In this mod review, we're going to take a look at the Volvo F88 for Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Junior, Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we're having a look at the Volvo F88 for Euro Truck Simulator 2. Now, this is a very much an old school Volvo, so this is one of the reasons why I love to have a look at it, because it's old school. So let's jump in and check it out. So first of all, we have a choice in the cabin. We've got the short cab or the long cab. Not really majorly long, but there's a little bit of a sleeper in the back there, as you can see. I still like that. I think that looks really cool, like that there, but I'm going to chuck on that little sleeper there. Now the chassis, you've got a choice between the 4x2, the 6x2, or the 6x4. You can see it's got tag lift there as well on the back. I'm going to go real sort of old school and just go the 4x2. I reckon this would look really cool with an old school trailer on there, I reckon. So let's check out the engines. We have a choice between the D100B with 200 horsepower, the TD100A with 260 horsepower, the TD120A with 330 horsepower. I'm going to try the D100 first, and then we'll come back and have a look at the other engines to see if they sound the same. I got a sneaking suspicion that they do, but I want to test it anyway. Now the transmissions, you've got a choice between 8-speed, 8-speed with a different diff ratio, and there's 16-speed and 16-speed there with a different diff ratio. I'm going to use the 16-speed, see how that goes. Now the interior. I absolutely love this interior. It really does take me back, you know, to a simpler time where, you know, trucks just had simple stuff and that's it, and cars had simple stuff. Well, you know, this looks really, really cool and I love it. It's just so smooth and it just almost looks real to me. You know, and I think it looks really, really good. Having a look, you've even got the it was like a cloth in the middle there. It was like leather or vinyl, depending on, you know, what it was. And it was to protect you from heat, is what that was used for. So like a heat shield there. In the back there, you've got that little bed. And even on the roof there, you've got your, you know, the sun visors on there. And a little light as well. That look really, really legit. It looks just like it would from that time. So very, very nice. Now, the colors that you can choose is basically a standard or exclusive, is all you have here. Now, I know normally I go for exclusive, but you know what? I actually like the standard here. I think that looks really cool. So I'm going to leave it on that. Now, the actual paint job colors, you can basically choose anything you want here. They haven't stuck to original kind of colors. They've basically gone, you can just choose whatever you want. Go nuts. Now, I'm going to see if, I don't know if this is possible or not, but sort of an original kind of color would be along those lines there. I would assume from that era that that's the sort of color it would be. But you can go and choose any color you want here. Bright yellows, bright greens, bright pinks, whatever you want. So go nuts. Now, if you want to go custom metallic, you can also do that as well. Now, as you can see, there's one, there's two, and I don't know if we're going to be able to see that. Have a look there on that dot. There you go. You can just see the red working there. The third one working there, but it does work, which is really cool. You can also get your Swedish legend. There's a couple of different transports there as well. And there's that one there, which is Polar Express. You know what? I like this one here. I think that is really, really cool. Definitely, I'm going to use this one. However, if you want to use, I don't know, that one there looks good as well. Oh, I don't know. Look, yeah, I'm going to use that one. But yeah, look, there's heaps of cool skins that come with it, so it makes it look really good. Now, over to accessories, which is everyone's favorite here. You've got a choice there with mud flaps. You've got Volvo, the standard ones, sorry, Volvo, old school Volvo, and old school, and then we've got old school again. Before you actually choose the mud flaps though, I suggest you actually choose, if you want to have a grill there, you know, you can have like your spotlights there on a grill, or there's that one there. If you do choose that, it removes it. Also, there's a number plate there, and your bull bar there, the bumper, you can choose that as well. So I'm going to stick with the standard one. Go back to some old school Volvo mud flaps, and then on the fog lamps I'm going to put on the square ones. If you put the round ones, it looks a little bit silly, so we'll put those ones there on. You can go and put the round ones on top there if you want. Actually, I'm going to do that. Do they work? Those round ones do, so that's pretty cool. Then you can actually go here and put on, I've never seen these before, but it's actually like side deflectors there. It says they're stock dirt deflectors. Now, I think if it had stock dirt deflectors, I don't know what they would do, to be honest. I don't think they would deflect dirt at all. But anyway, that's probably the standard ones that you'd have on there, but you can also have the plastic ones as well, which is interesting. I'm going to leave the plastic ones on. Logo, you can put on the Volvo logo there, change that to a few different kinds. I think I'm just going to go that one. It looks more old school for this, you know, for this era of truck. Then we go to the grill, and you can go the stock grill. Now you can go and put on here Michelin Man. There's a lady there. She looks pretty cool. I think she's roller skating or something. Some other things like little strobes on there if you're doing some heavy haul. Don't know if you do that with this though. I'm going to leave her on there, and I'll show you these other ones there. There is a chrome old style, and there is a more sort of, what's that? Yeah, whatever. I don't know what that is, but it's a bigger one, much bigger one. It fits on the front. I like the standard one. The stock one looks really good, and I'm going to chuck that girl on there. There we go. Oh, ice skating. She's ice skating, not roller skating. Then you've got the co-driver's plate. There is a stone guard that fits on the front there, and there is the driver's plate. If you go up the top there, there's a sun visor. Man, that is really fitting for this time, isn't it? It just fits right in. It says light bar, but it's actually, you can see there, it's a wind deflector. Then they've got a light bar there that looks pretty cool, and there's the Volvo 88 one, F88, and then you've got that there. Now with this one you can go and chuck on, now I saw this was quite funny, you can chuck the Viking on the outside. You can chuck some horns on there, all sorts of things that you can actually put on there. But you can't do that with the other ones, with the light bars there. I really did like the F88 or the Duke Trans ones. I like that. I think that looks really fitting for this truck, for this era of truck anyway. So I'm going to stick with that. Inside the cabin there, you can actually choose different curtains. And you can't see it though from the outside, so we'll have a look at that on the inside later. Mirrors, you've got a choice of paint or just plastic. Let's leave it on plastic for now. A little bit of black doesn't hurt. Door handles, only chrome door handles as stock. The door steps, you've only got the stock door steps. Now for the rims, the tires and rims here, you can go and choose any of the Michelin ones. However, I do think they look a little bit silly for this sort of truck, you know. I think just the standard ones there looked quite, you know, it just fit not really nice in there. The rims, now, you can choose any of the standard rims if you want to have some sort of standard chrome, which I was thinking might look okay. Let's see what they look like. Standard gloss, standard gloss looks good. Where is chrome one? American Dream, no. So you got American Dream, doesn't look too bad. Eastern Eagle chrome. American Dream chrome, that doesn't look too bad. So you got a few there to choose from. Standard Absolute Fury, no, there's no standard chrome. I thought there was a standard chrome. Maybe not. Look, I'm actually going to go with the standard gloss. And then for the actual nuts there, we'll put on just the steel nuts. And we'll leave the cover open so you can see that, you know, see the standard cover. Not going to bother. You can actually put on there. Actually, you should be able to put on there. And yes, you can. Where is it? Volvo. That looks good. I like that. That looks really good on there. Now for the fender there, it just adds that little fender on the back there. You can go black or plastic or paint. I'm going to put the paint on there. I think that looks good. Now the tank there, stock, or you can paint it. Normally I go stock, a chrome tank or something, but I think I did play around with this before, and I think the paint definitely looks better. As for the rear fender there, you can go plastic or paint. Again, paint. Rear tires, I'm going to leave them as standard. However, you can put whichever ones you want on there. I'm going to put gloss on there, and we'll change the nuts to be covered nuts. Now, can I put on there DAF? You can only put DAF on there, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, let's put on those. That cover, I don't know. I'm thinking that just that standard cover there looks a lot better. There we go. We'll leave it at that. Now, if we spin it round over here, you've got you've got the exhaust here. You can just go a couple of different kinds there. I'm going to put on that one, or you can just have the stock grass burner. Now for the actual chassis, you can put on a cover, so you can have that steps there, or you can have the whole section covered. I think that there it's a little bit too much, so I think either that one there or just none at all. I'm just going to leave it without anything. We'll just leave it like that. Put your plate on the back there. Yes, you know, your license plate. Then just there you've got mud flaps. Now we had old school on there, didn't we? There we go, old school Volvo. So I'm going to leave it as that. And then right there you can actually put a spare tire, or you can put the hatch on there. I think the hatch we'll leave it on that. Now over here you can go and change that equipment to paint. It matches the tank, so let's do that. What else do we have? That is the chassis cover. There's the exhaust. There's the fender. There's the tires. There's the step. That is the door handles, and then we have the mirrors, and the rest of that is pretty much just stock. We've already had a look at that. So let's go check out the accessories on the inside. There's your mirrors. There is your windshield. You can have a GPS in there if you want. I'm going to take that out. Driver's plate. You can have like little emblem there, like a little bobblehead, or you can have this is the old school GPS, kids. I'm going to put a bobblehead on there. A stone guard you can have in there. There is your dashboard dots if you want to add in extra items. Sizzle's Mega Pack does work with some of it, not a lot of it, but some things. I'm going to put on there. Yeah, let's just put a cup on there, shall we? I'm just going to go and put on Mother Trucker. There we go, that'll do. And then we can put a radio in there, which it was definitely not a standard feature back then, but anyway. On there you can go and put more windshield dots, and again Sizzle's Mega Pack works nicely in here. I'm going to put a smelly tree on there, why not? Going up you can add, now these curtains here are pretty interesting. Standard Volvo one there. But I think they probably would suit for like a Russian truck, but I'm going to leave that out. I don't really like it too much. And then you can have the fluffy dice in there as well. Over there's the co-driver's plate. There's the mirrors. And then on the seat there, you cannot have a passenger, even though we have Sissel's Mega Pack in there, which I thought was strange. On the back there, you can have, you know, put a bag in there, which I'll do. And then you can have the curtains. Now, this is the curtains I was telling you about. Black, blue, brown, or yellow. I'm much like black with this one. And that is pretty much it. So, let's go and confirm this. And let's do a trade-in on the last mod. Thank you very much. Now, can't forget, we're going to go have a look at the engines to see if the engines did have, if they had any difference there or not. If it was the same or what. But anyway, that looks really, really, really nice. I really do like this old school truck. I think it looks great. And the only problem with that stone guard there is that a radiator? I think that's a radiator on the front there, the little badge. You'd have trouble getting that off in real life, so that'd be a pain. You just have to pour it down the grill, the stone guard, and hopefully it gets in there. Well, that looks smashing. I love it. For an old school truck, that looks so cool. Now, let's quickly fix this up. There we go. And jump on the outside, and let's see what it sounds like. Cross your fingers, it sounds like an old school truck. That sounds pretty cool. Turn those... now, I'm going to quickly go over to here and go front auxiliary and roof. There we go. Spin that around. Those lights, there's the lights on there. We go high beams. Does it... high beams working? Let's have a look. Oh, I don't know if they're working or not. Oh, maybe that's the lights on there. There we go. Yeah, and there's high beams work now. I'll just quickly flick those again. Yeah, the bottom lights are working, so that's fine. Now the horn and air horn. that's funny. That is. Flashes, indicators. They look great, don't they? That's really good. Wipers. Wiper animations working on the front there. There they are. That's great. I really do like this. Brakes and reverse. There we go. Reverse is working. That is really, really nice. I love it. I love this truck. It's very good. Now, I'm going to just save this. And then we'll try and push that display. Save that as Volvo F88. There we go. And save. That way if it crashes we got something to come back to. Because I'm going to try the go inside now. Now if I push display it shouldn't do anything. There we go. I pushed display, did not do a single thing, and that is great. That is exactly what you want. So let's go and take this over here and test out the engines. Listen to that. It sounds like an old school Volvo truck as well. I love it. And it even had the banana brake as well worked. That was cool. So let's go to the upgrade shop here and check out the engine. We'll put on that one there and see if that works. Oh man, I'm excited to take this for a drive. I really am. I love my old school trucks. Alright. No, it's the same sound, but that's alright. I mean, you can't get the, you know, different sounds on every single truck, but that's pretty cool. And And there we go. Listen to that. I was just listening to the engine. Man, this is... It's driving like an old school truck and everything. It is really, really good. It's everything you'd expect in an old truck. It really is that good. I love it. Oh man, it's... Oops, hang on. Oh, there we go. That is the top gear there. And then we'll have to shift up, do we? Yes, there we go. We got to shift up. That, look, this is really, really good. I love this truck. It is great. There's the banana brake there. Wow. It is definitely worth a go, guys. If you're into old school trucks, definitely have a go of this. I think you won't be disappointed at all. But is it worthy of the weekly drive? Well, that's not up to me, guys. That's up to you. So if you would like to see this in the weekly drive, then punch that like button in the arse and make sure that you have your vote, because your vote counts. Now, this week we will be doing a Euro truck week because we don't do enough Euro trucks. So all these mods that you will be seeing will be in Euro trucks. So the weekly drive winner will be in Euro trucks this week. Sorry to all those guys that love American trucks. I know it's, you know, but sometimes we have to do Euro trucks. And I think that you're not going to be disappointed this week. I think it's going to be a very good week. So make sure you tune in, guys. But look, that is it for me. If this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button? But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on!